Hey everyone, and welcome back to English Up. I'm Chloe.
And I'm Alex. We're your hosts here to help boost your English and dive into some interesting topics.
Today we're tackling something super essential, something we all need: water.
That's right, Chloe. We're asking the big question, do you drink enough water? We'll be exploring why it's so important and how to make sure you're staying properly hydrated.
Okay, so let's dive right into the facts. You often hear that we need to drink 8 glasses of water a day, but is that enough?
Actually, it's a bit more personalized than that. While 8 glasses can be a good guideline, the actual amount we need varies. Generally, health authorities recommend about 2 to 3 liters of water per day for adults. That's roughly 8 to 12 cups, depending on how big your cup is, of course.
So, it's not a one-size-fits-all situation. It depends on a lot of things, right? Like activity level, the climate you live in, and even just your general health.
Exactly. And it's not just about the quantity, it's about the critical role water plays in our bodies. It's really quite incredible. Did you know that about 55% of our blood is made up of water?
That's a lot, and in terms of our entire bodies, it's a lot more than that, isn't it?
Absolutely. Now we want our listeners to think about this for a second. What percentage of the entire human body do you think is water? We've got 3 options for you. A, 40%, B, 60%, C, 80%. We'll reveal the answer at the end of this episode, so stay tuned.
Okay. And before we move on, let's quickly clarify some words we just used. This is for our English learners out there, of course.
Yeah, good idea. Okay, first off, we had guideline. A guideline is a general rule or piece of advice. For example, the doctor gave me some guidelines on healthy eating habits.
Secondly, we use the word personalized. This means to make something specifically tailored for one person or a particular situation. For instance, the coach created a personalized training plan for each athlete.
Then there was critical, not in the negative sense, but in the sense of extremely important. Like in, water plays a critical role in many of our bodily functions.
And finally, we had authorities, which in this case means people or organizations who have expert knowledge about something. For example, health authorities recommend regular exercise.
Okay, moving on to part 2, let's discuss how we lose water and why we need to keep replenishing it.
Right, so we lose water all the time, mainly through sweating, breathing, and, well, other bodily functions.
And when we don't drink enough water to replace those losses, that's when we become dehydrated. Dehydration can lead to a bunch of issues like fatigue, headaches, difficulty concentrating, and even constipation.
Not nice at all. So what can people do to make sure they get their daily intake of water?
Well, first of all, carry a reusable water bottle with you everywhere as a reminder to drink. You can also set reminders on your phone or use a water tracking app. Try to drink a glass of water before each meal and drink some water as soon as you wake up.
Another tip is to infuse your water with fruit or herbs to make it more appealing if you don't like the plain taste. It also counts if you eat water-rich fruits and vegetables like cucumbers, watermelons, or oranges.
And remember, listen to your body. If you feel thirsty, don't ignore it. That's your body telling you it needs more water.
Exactly. And now for the answer to our question, what percentage of the human body is water? The correct answer is B, 60%.
If you chose that option, well done you.
That's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for listening to English Up.
Remember to keep practicing your English and stay hydrated. See you next time.